Yeah,
Basically, yeah.
basically.
Because once you guys see where you're at, you will totally understand as to why.
Oh wait, I gotta open roll 20, don't I? Oh my gosh.
Jam,
Yes!
our
I
plan.
was out. I thought I was out.
Jam, our plan. Fidget spinner,
Wow.
notebook, no move. We're done. And then get out of there.
My plan
Head in
will
the
be
game.
to my plan will be to play with my cool rock curled up in a ball in the corner and crying until eventually either all the noises go away of their own accord, or I'm just killed and then I don't have to deal with them anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the good
The sweet
news.
release of death.
Here's the good news. I am a kind person.
Good news.
You have one
Oh,
shot.
really?
You have one shot. And if you get this right, I will be both impressed but also upset because I did so much work on this.
Not throwing away our shot. I should have thrown away my shot.
Why would you be upset at a success of mine?
Because I
What
did
kind of
so
friend
much
are you?
work. Because I did so much work. Because I did so
That's
much
toxic
work.
behavior.
But I did so much work. And once you see it, you'll understand I did so much work. Like, so much. I've gotten so good at my map building. I'm so proud of this. And if you skip it, I'll be very sad. But you do have one shot in this in this session to skip it. How you use it will be up to you.
Now here's the thing. You're always saying, oh, we're still stuck here. You guys are doing things so fast. And then you're like, oh, but I want you to be here.
So it is true. We are trapped in Sex Dungeon. I just need to know.
What are you talking about? No. And I'm the dungeon master, so technically. It's been my dungeon since the beginning.
She's finally accepted it's her dungeon.
Is this character development or
character development?
Secretly, I have always been silent.
Oof.
I mean, I figured it. I'm just kidding.
Self-insert from the get-go.
Right.
That's just that's your.
It's just in the name.
The dark side of you.
That's the that's the dark timeline.
I believe that's the ego.
That's the dark
I believe
timeline.
it's. What am I? Do I have my terminology right? Is that the ego?
No.
The dark self?
No.
Or am I thinking of the
alter ego?
The id is just your base urges. That's nothing to do with a dark or light version. You're talking about someone's shadow. You're looking from a Jungian philosophy if you want to.
Oh, it's shadow.
That. Yeah. You're looking for the shadow of a person. The shadow are the dark, repressed desires that people don't talk about, that they shove down into a box, but if you don't take care of them, they rear their ugly heads up and they come out in some kind of form or fashion.
I love Persona.
Ah, showing your true form. Persona's the opposite of that, I think.
Not Persona 4.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's like, I love Persona.
I know.
That was actually talked about in the meeting today. That, you know.
I will kill Dino. It will happen.
Y'all were not at the meeting today.
Yeah, basically.
But if you were, you would know. Anyway. Okay. So, I'm not gonna move the players just yet, because Rizzle and Angel are still stuck in the cave. So if I move everybody, I have to move everybody, and I don't want to.
We know how Roll20 works. Also, it's like, look at chat.
Look at chat. Oh.
The slander.
I throw a third fight at them and make them go back to find a key they didn't know they were supposed to be looking for. Technically, no. You guys always end up finding your own ways to do things. Like, you're the ones who ran into an evolution, and I had to create an entire cantina off the top of my head because I did not have that planned.
Why did you have that be what we found?
Because the minute you guys ran into an evolution, and
See,
then
I get what you mean.
and
Like,
then-
it's up to the players. The players make the decisions. Cool. You decide what happens as a result of those decisions.
Yes.
We decide whether or not to look. You decide what we find if we
Yes.
look.
Oh
But
my
the
god!
minute-
Imagine if
but
it
the
was a
minute
snake
then-
pit.
But the minute then, Angel, you were like, "Oh yeah, we're totally part of an evolution," and then I'm like, "Okay, how the heck do I do this one then?" And I was like, "Okay, I guess we'll take you to our group then." And then you're like, "Yeah, take us down to your group," and I'm like, "Fudge, okay, let me see what I can do from this." That was not in my plan. My plan was just for you guys to sneak out. Y'all aren't good at
Wouldn't it have been so much
Yeah.
easier to just have them be like, "Oh, cool, we need you to go get this one thing. Go leave the cave."
That also would have been a lot easier.
You know, that would have been a lot easier. I cannot say I thought of that. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Anyway, hey,
Super Angel
by
a
the
better
way,
DM than Spike.
Do you want to be the DM instead? I will happily give over my position, and I will just be a player that is constantly nagging on you. Never ending.
That would be me, but I already do that in the campaign.
I would love to DM my D&D campaign with you guys.
That would be fun. I'd be up for that.
I have my own. But we'll talk about that later. We're doing yours right now.
Sonic, if you were a part of mine, you'd want to know why you existed.
In all
No
seriousness,
way.
My coworkers are insane.
In all seriousness, though, Angel, that was actually one of the things we brought up in today's meeting. I'd be totally up for doing your campaign. Like, totally up for that. We just have to find out a time that we would do that. Anyway, let's get into this one. Rizzle, it is your turn.
Yeah, I forgot what the heck I was doing.
Last time that you guys were here, you all were distracting the big lizard dude while everyone else snuck out. Everyone else has now snuck out. You are the only ones left in the cave at this point.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You were fighting the lizard and it's down to just about 20% of its health gone. So you have a couple options here. You can continue to fight it, which will give you some more XP, but by that time everybody else might just be long gone. Or you could choose to try and you could choose to try and distract the big thing, and that way you all can escape and follow everyone else out.
Can I, like...
I would vouch for the second one simply because there is a special event that will be coming up at the end of these 2 turns, and at that point you'll be able to skip the entire next session if you pull it off. But if you guys are
Can
not
I,
there,
like-
I will split the party.
Can I, like...
Ooh.
Can I, like, stun it just long enough to get away, though? Like...
Can you? Do you have that kind of confidence in your role?
Do you?
No, but I'll try it. I don't have that confidence at all, but I'll try it. What happened to my D&D stuff? Hold on.
Alright, if you were gonna do that, you've got your thunderclap, your blue lightning, your lightning knife, and your chaos bolt. So any one of those could possibly do the job, as long as you're able to figure out how to use your quirk in the best way. I could see this working out for you.
I'm assuming that lightning knife would be the best because I would have to, like, touch him to stun him. So I would assume that would be the best. Let's go with that.
You assume using a... You know who I am! Why would you think that using a lightning attack on me would put me
Not-
down?
Not you, the lizard dude.
What
You-
are you
no.
guys just
Aren't we
wait.
fighting?
Yeah, that last time.
Wait,
we
hold
left-
on.
Isn't that how
Last
we
time
ended
we
our
left-
sessions?
Last time we
Yeah,
left.
wait. Weren't me and Angel fighting? Or
Yeah,
was it-
yeah. Last time we left.
Oh, yeah.
Last
What
time-
were you bozos up to?
Last time we
Kill me.
left. Last time we left.
Last time what happened was, I showed up with people from Revolution who thought I was with them because I was going to use that to get us out.
Yeah.
And Kitsune walked up and thought that I had betrayed them, and so now he's fighting me.
Oh, yeah, that's
And I
right.
have to keep up the guys to the people standing behind me that I'm still with them, and
Oh,
also secretly
yeah.
tell Kitsune that I'm still with them.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, and that didn't work last time because you like insulted his mother or something. In your
I did
hand.
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
of the sort. Oh no, yeah, I did by accident. I tried to like
Yeah,
hand signal to
by
him that I was
accident,
still on his side, and he
Yeah.
interpreted that as something that I did not intend,
Yeah, that's right.
which was
okay.
an insult to his mother.
That's right. So now that I remember that, I have all thunder moves. This may not be the best idea.
I'm happy I'm not in the same room as you.
Good.
I'm so happy.
That consistently seems to be a requirement to not get
Yeah,
hit
it's
or whatever.
pretty great. It's pretty great that we're in a
Okay,
completely different area now.
It's an A-frame.
Oh my god. Okay, let's.
Oh no! Your thunder's acting up as
Your mic dying. We had wire seizure.
I could make this really easy though, because since we were gone for like a month, I could just say that you had a month of couples therapy and you guys have talked it out.
No, come on.
Totally unrealistic. It would need more than a month.
Who's that one god of D&D? There's like a bunch of like ideas people come up with for like, oh, here's like a canon reason you can give for why so and so's character didn't show up to so and so session. And I know one of them, and like the more popular one, is like the god of time is just like kidnapping your character for like an hour for some reason. And they show back up later.
Well, I can't say I've ever had to use that one in any of the D&D sessions I've been in.
Okay, so
I don't remember where I heard that, but I know that that's like some kind of popular choice.
We got caught into a time vortex.
So that happened, and while in the alternate dimension, we went to therapy.
We went to therapy. I have an alternate.
Hyperbolic therapy chamber.
I have a Oh my god. I have
hyperbolic therapy chamber.
I have an out of character question. So the question is, could I run up to Angel if I'm close enough, like fake like I'm gonna punch him, but lean into his ear close enough to ask him like, okay, did you really intend for this to happen, or are you still on our side?
I mean, do you think your character would do that?
The question is, if you want to be like a good D&D player, while that might be what you want to do, is that what Kitsune would do? He has just interpreted what I have done as an insult to his mother, and it appears that I have betrayed him.
Please,
what would Kitsune do?
More of this from everybody going forward. Making sure you're in character.
Yeah, like voices and everything. Just make sure you're in character.
Oh, that's what I would do. Kitsune would try to beat him like a drum and then ask questions later.
Then you have your answer.
Alright then, that's fair enough. Alright, so cool.
That is pretty much how you've been doing it up till now. Well
then, we're gonna run this like Kitsune is doing. Alright then. We're gonna lightning strike him. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, so to do this, in the MHA D&D combat, here's how the D&D combat works. Each time you guys are going at each other, because it's a player versus player combat, it's going to be a roll against a roll. So basically, in whatever move that Kitsune wants to do, Angel, you have an opportunity that you can counter that move, or you can try to dodge that move. And you're going to make a same D20 roll, and whoever's roll is higher will then determine who wins.
PvP.
And based upon the amount of damage that we see, based upon who wins or who loses, we'll then find out how much damage that you do, or if you have a chance to get an additional move. Make sense?
Cool.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Here we go.
Alright then. So it's don't kill lizard. Oh, 1d20 plus 3.
What
so
are you
roll
rolling
strength
for, by the way?
first.
You're rolling a strength check?
Yeah, because I would have to roll. Wait a minute. Yeah, I have to roll strength first, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna go up and straight up punch him, yeah.
No, I was gonna use my lightning knife against him. Is that strength or is that something else?
Kitsune would use a lightning knife against. Okay, yeah, I guess he would.
He would.
Okay. Then in that case, you would roll for intelligence or intellect because your quirk works from your intellect.
Wait, hold on. Kitsune? Intellect? Alright, if you say so.
This will probably work, maybe.
I mean, really, it's Arcana. It's Arcana. That's what he's rolling from. He's rolling from Arcana.
It didn't work. It didn't work at all.
Okay, and then I do what?
What do you want to do? Do you want to counter his attack or do you want to dodge it?
Can I absorb?
Yeah, I guess you can because that's part of your character.
That's part of his character quirk, so he could.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess you could choose to flat out take the attack if you think you can get through it.
I totally could.
That's a Constitution check then.
Cool.
If you're just gonna take the attack.
And that's con check. So what's my con modifier?
Your con modifier. Yep.
Nice.
Cool. So you win. But it's kind of a pathetic fight. It's almost like you guys been fighting for a month or something. Who knows?
Wow.
Wow.
But as Kitsune is throwing a very weak lightning knife at you, you kind of just put up your hand and block it, and you just take it. And the only reason why it doesn't bowl you over is simply because you just have a little bit more strength at that point. But both y'all are just tired.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do I regen HP for that? Because I absorbed it?
Inazuma, since you were actually able to absorb the attack, you do get more health back. So you get to roll 2 times this time. Your first one is you're going to get to roll a 1d6. That will determine how much health you absorb back, because it was a really weak attack. And the other one that you're going to get to roll is a 1d, because you do get an extra action. So what do you want to do with that extra action? With that extra action, you could pull him in, you could throw him off, you could do all different kinds of things with him. It just depends upon what it is that you want to do and what you're going to roll. Because you won the trade-off.
I want to pull him in and whisper something in his ear really quickly.
Cool. So this is about to get really intimate. Okay. If you're gonna be doing that,
Oh yeah.
if you're gonna be
Oh
doing
yeah.
that, if you're gonna be doing that, what you're gonna be doing a strength check. And if
Okay.
you have enough strength to pull him in, then you'll be able to pull him in. If not, things are about to get awkward and it's gonna be funny.
Okay.
I'm feeling a real
strength,
lot of
plus
stuff
2.
at this point.
my
Kitsune, and the contrast, you feel yourself being pulled in, so you are actually going to do a Constitution check to try and pull back. Because, you know, Kitsune wouldn't just let himself be pulled in.
Could I, like, also pull him in and ask him a question, or is it, like...
You could do that.
At this point, okay, that's cool, because at this point it's just a or...
Would Kitsune
Hyperbolic therapy chamber and all that.
Kitsune would definitely do that. He'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Okay, so this is your willpower, then. The idea is your willpower stronger than his strength?
Probably. Depending on if the dice love me or not. And so far, they do not. Oh, they do, actually!
Gosh!
The dice really love me at this point.
Oh, my God.
Hey, the dice love me, actually.
So, Inazuma, when you're basically like, get over here, Kitsune kind of looks at you, cocks an eyebrow, and goes, okay, yeah. And then basically yanks you over, and now you are caught in a grapple by Kitsune.
Okay.
So, now let the character acting commence. You guys are D&D players, so... act.
Voice actors, just D&D characters. Okay. I'm gonna try and do this. He leans in, and he's got him. I would assume he's got him in a Nelson. No, he's got him in like a hug, kind of. He's like, he leans in, and he goes, "So, what the hell is going on here? Are you at? What's this?
Trust me, I'm still with you guys. Follow my lead.
If you say so.
Pretend to lose.
Okay. Hit me. You gotta make it look real.
I will. Oh, I will.
And I meant that thing
Just
I
a
said
friendly
about
reminder.
your mother.
Just a friendly reminder that Kitsune is in love with Steve, guys.
Oh my god.
Not
Seems
true.
really
Some
good.
of them.
Love
Oh my god.
triangle. Love triangle. We have the shipping wars
Uh-oh,
already beginning.
SpaghettiOs, guys. We got drama.
Will it be
Oh my
Steve
god.
Sune? Will it be Steve Sune or Kitsuzuma?
Kitsuzuma? Oh my god.
It's like, look at chat.
Beautiful.
Welcome to
Welcome to
therapy.
therapy. Yes.
That's about right.
Yes. That's about accurate.
Okay.
If we're still in the embrace, Kitsune is gonna be like,
You are deep in the
Okay.
embrace.
okay, so we're still there. He's gonna be like, okay, I'll pull back and go for a swing. You just do what you do.
I'm gonna hit you. Pretend to pass out. That'll make it a lot simpler.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So to pull this off, this is actually going to be a teamwork thing because you guys are actually doing
Okay.
a co-op. So you guys have to do a co-op on this, and you're going to do a co-op of deception.
Okay.
Okay.
Pull this off, and you'll be able to get out of the cave at the end of this move. Don't pull this
Deception
off,
is
and
cool.
then I guess we'll see what happens.
If we pull this off, Psych is happy. Awesome.
Okay. So
That's charisma.
for charisma, I'm also rolling
No,
charisma, right?
No, you're rolling
Yes.
co-op. You're rolling co-op.
Oh, I'm bad.
co-op?
My bad. Oof.
Oh. Oh, I have a
Okay.
negative up.
So
Oof.
you just have
Oof.
to get higher. Okay, so Kitsune, you have to get higher than an 11, and
Oh.
Inazuma had to get higher than 11. So together, you guys have to get higher than a 22.
I got a 6.
Ooh. Wow. Together we got higher
I think
than
I rolled
11.
that wrong though, but who cares?
It's gonna be great.
Oh lord, this is
So?
funny.
I feel like the way that this is gonna play out is you actually knock me out.
However
that be
this
great?
plays out, you guys are gonna be really clumsy on it.
Oh
And-
god.
It's gonna be hard convincing Big Lizard Man that you guys are actually fighting.
We've been fighting for a month in the hyperbolic time chamber. Give us a break.
Right.
Yeah.
The hyperbolic therapy chamber.
Hyperbolic Therapy Chamber is now a WWE event. It is called Hyperbolic Therapy Chamber with chairs, and the chairs actually
Exactly.
you actually hit them.
Beautiful.
The Discord chat's getting hilarious.
I love the Discord chat. I want to like show this to the stream. In fact, I'm going to because it's hilarious.
At least better than the image I made.
The image is everything.
Hang on, let me do this here real quick. I'm gonna add a source. I'm going to add a new source. I'm going to call the Discord chat. Hey, while I'm doing this, keep doing your clumsy fight. That's gonna have a hard time convincing the Lizard Man.
Like at this
Clumsy,
point,
right?
With questionable
Okay.
voice acting.
oh dear.
Okay, so I I push Kitsune off me, and I go up for like, I go up to like punch him, like as planned to like knock him out, but I like trip a little bit and like headbutt him kind of.
And then after he's headbutted me, he's like, damn it, that's smart. And then he like swings wildly, but like misses. It's like an overhead swing. So he swings and like gets him in the shoulder, where he was aiming for his face.
And I do like a rebound off the floor to like go for an uppercut at like your chin, but I just miss.
And then Kitsune has that. What the hell? And then he swings under, trying to get him in the gut. So he's like, ugh.
Mm-hmm. I take the hit, and I drop to the ground, like ow, and then I sweep your legs.
And he hits the ground. It's like, oh! He's like, damn it, that's what. He tries to get up, and he's like, oh god, I don't think I can get up anymore.
Good, stay down.
I don't like how this sounds, guys.
You lost.
He looks up and somehow like gets to he's on all fours, and he looks up again, and he like goes to grab for his legs, and he's pulling him. He's like,
I just like keep like nudging his hands away with my feet.
And he's like, he says something stupid like, "You will fall," and as he tries to get up, he staggers, but like he's off balance. But he's like looking at him going. He's looking up with the face like, "Please, end this now. I'm too tired. I can't anymore."
Okay. He lightly like bops you with like on the side of the head with his foot.
And he's just like, it's just like sort of fades in and out of conscious.
So while all
Psych.
that melodrama is going on, you both look up and see Lizard Dude, who's kind of just staring down at both of you. Both of you now have to roll a deception check to see if this passes his standard.
Okay. That's charisma.
That is charisma. They're fighting, I swear,
14.
guys. Okay, so 14, so Inazuma's gonna pass.
Nice.
Kitsune, you just gotta get higher than a 9.
Suspense.
The suspense is killing me. This is where if I had an editor, I'd have them like zoom in on the RP chat on the RP roll on roll 20 and just be like waiting. Higher than a 9.
Insert loading screen.
He's too drunk for this, guys. Oh, he's gone. There he is.
Oh, he's back. Hello.
Kitsune? Kitsune?
Okay, I'm back now. My computer decided to like randomly crash for a second.
Okay. You have to get higher than a 9.
Yeah. Oh. Yay. What am I rolling?
You're rolling a charisma.
Your deception check.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh, I
Higher
eat
than a 9.
popcorn.
Oh, please let this work.
Come on, man.
Higher
You got
than
it.
a 9.
Easy
you
games.
got this. You got this.
Press the funny button.
Oh my god.
Press the funny dice button.
Whoop, whoop. G. Plus 2. Whoops. Yay!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, it worked! Yay! So, Inazuma, when you do
Suspense
your
is killing me.
acting, when you do
I
your
rolled
acting,
it,
the
it's
lizard
20
kind of
what?
just looks at you, cocks his head, and looks a little confused. And then, Kitsune, I want you to just give me like your best, just death gurgle.
He goes "Ugh," as he hits the ground.
The
I
lizard
didn't kick
then,
him that hard.
The lizard then looks shocked, looks back at Inazuma, and says, "All right, make sure you bring the prisoner in for questioning."
That wasn't a gurgle, that was
I
a
got something
grunt.
else I need to do with him first. I start to
Gurgle,
pick.
gurgle.
I start to pick Kitsune up and like sling him over my shoulder.
Kitsune's just like "Ugh," as he's passing out.
Sounds good. Just make sure you bring him back to the base for questioning. You know, once
I
we
will.
find one that's not exploded.
I will.
Not exploded.
After I have my fun with him first.
Oh no.
And he's walked away.
Cool. And
He's not
I carry Kitsune over to the exit. I wave goodbye to Himbo.
Bye, friend. Don't forget about our book club next week.
What?
I heard home free and then co-op. That's all I heard.
Bye, friend. Don't forget about our book club next week.
I won't! How many chapters?
1.
Got it.
I want to be a part of this book club.
That is hilarious.
No, you don't get to. You have to wait. What's the password?
Password.
What's the password?
How do people always guess that?
Okay. So now that all that is over, everybody has left the cave.
Yay!
Now we get to the
It's
fun
Nomu
part.
hunting. Nomu hunting. Let's go. Oh crap, what is that? Ooh, crap, a rat.
As you
Should we
guys
reveal this?
Nice.
As you guys leave the cave, you come out from the ladder as you were climbing up in the darkness. Kitsune and Inazuma run fast behind you, not knowing yet what they have wrought for themselves.
Is anybody seeing this?
Rest in peace, Fog of War. But
Does anybody see what I'm seeing?
yeah,
Unfortunately, probably yes.
I see something up there with a lot.
There's a traitor! Oh!
I'm not sure what that is, but
I'm gonna
I
use
wanna
all the
make
students as
sure-
meat shields, guys.
I want to make
As
sure.
meat
I want to
shield.
make sure I have this, by the way, because. So for me, on my side of the screen, and for the audience, they can see everything on this map. For you guys, though, you should just be able to see the places that are lit up by the torches, correct?
no, we can see
Yes.
everything.
Aw, sad. Okay, hang on.
That's why I'm like, the traitor, there's a technical thing.
Let me fix that.
Oh man. Guys,
Like I said,
hurry.
Fog of War. Hurry! Take your forget
So-
pills.
Soak in the
It's like
entire
passing
map
out
to
before
remember not
she let
to
her
remember where
before
to
she
not
let us
go.
out of her basement.
All right, everything should be covered now, right?
No.
No.
Why is it not letting me hide things?
Did you turn Fog of War on?
Is it hiding things now?
No.
No.
Whatever. It's just not gonna let me hide things, so I guess it's whatever. This area is
Sucks.
lit up because the dungeon's lit up by the torches. It's not what I wanted. it
We
to
get
be.
clairvoyance this time.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can only see the part that's in front of you anyway. Like all the other parts.
D&D is pretend with rules, and D&D is pretend with rules
Oh,
anyway. Who cares?
That. Oh dear God, what is that? Beautiful.
What you
I
do
don't
not
find a Nomu.
realize, what you do not realize, is the cave was Renevolution's hideout, But just like most villains' hideouts, they wouldn't just put it in front of an entrance. This is the entrance to the hideout, which means this is the actual way out of the mountain that you have found yourselves in.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get out of here, you will find yourselves back near the facility where you originally started from.
We're gonna get vored by a door, aren't we?
We're gonna get what?
Vored by a door.
No, it died.
Yay.
Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait,
you were
there
too
for
busy
that.
in a cave.
Rizzle,
Oh,
I
yeah,
wish
that's
you
right.
would have
I
said
was
that.
too busy eating moss.
I wish you would have said that in your character voice, because that just would be something that Kitsune would say.
Hold on. We're about to get vored by a door, aren't we?
There we go.
Oh no. No more doors.
Someone
Also,
else
does
can
he
open
he
the
notice
doors this time.
he notices Aizawa's there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Can Deku
Aizawa.
go first?
He turns to Aizawa and goes, "Hey, Aizawa."
1 minute, kid.
Hey.
1 minute.
Wait, you're conscious?
Aizawa,
Wait, when did that happen?
Aizawa was taking a look around the room. Then he turns to look at a student. The student only has 1 bit of health. He looks at Recovery Boy and says, "Hey, do you think you can help this kid heal up?" Recovery Boy looks at the student and goes, I think I can. I'll try.
Ooh, crap, he did.
Why are they all Star Trek characters?
Why are you a Star Trek character?
Good question.
Because that was the only model that looked vaguely MHA enough without me getting in trouble. We haven't made all the MHA characters yet in detail.
We're working on it.
We've only
I'm
made
not
recovery.
home.
We've only made Recovery Boy, and that's because he's the simp.
Even then, I want a better picture of him.
Okay. So Recovery Boy is gonna roll for healing. This should be interesting.
Rizzle's mad. Not Rizzle. Kitsune's mad that he sees Aizawa, huh?
It never works. It never works.
Again, Kitsune is unconscious.
I'm just assuming that in between things he's
Dude
like,
is out.
oh yeah, I already did knock me out, so I need like smelling salts to wake up.
So
Someone grab a
Boy's-
revive, man.
Smelling
Boy's-
peasants.
Recovery Boy's healing is not gonna work, and he turns to
Ooh.
look at Thanos. Thanos, it is your turn. Or Vincent's turn. And he kind of just stares at you with big puppy dog eyes. Senpai, help.
Don't worry, I'm coming, but I just put myself behind you. Hold on. I gotta move. I'm not moving. There you go. Bam. Wait. Okay, it's not working. Anyways. Vincent comes around. Oh my god, it can't get anywhere near. Vincent comes around. He's just like, yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. You're doing great, kid. And then I'm gonna give Pez.
Cool, roll for
How many
medicine.
Pez do you have?
Medicine.
Roll-
I have
Like over
47
100.
right now.
What?
Yeah, because it's like
yeah, it's
he gave
not
Kitsune
okay.
he gave Kitsune
Actually
like
not
a
okay.
lot. He gave Kitsune like a lot of Pez, like a lot.
At least I threw it at your head.
Yeah, that's also true.
The Pez didn't work.
It was all based upon luck, by the way.
That's also true.
Alright, Vincent, so you gotta roll for medicine.
I did.
So you give
My
the
roll was a
Pez-
5.
Oh boy.
So you give the Pez, and the student kind of just doesn't swallow it. He kind of just like lays there. So it just kind of sits there on the ground. And both you and Recovery Boy kind of stare at it. And then look up at each other. Then look back down at the Pez. It didn't work.
Yeah. I'm upset.
Aizawa kind of gives a huff, and he kind of comes around and looks at the student. Well, that's a shame. See, that student's able to use a teleportation quirk. With him, we could probably get out to an area that we're all familiar with.
Vincent stares and then he shoves 2 fingers down the student's throat slowly.
You're gonna try to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll for medicine.
Let's try this again, guys. Ah.
Opening the student's throat, you're actually able to hear him breathing. And you're able to look down the throat, see there's nothing lodged within it. However, you do not know what to do next, so you just have your fingers down some kid's poor throat now. So now what's the procedure?
Well, just pray that his hands don't get hot. Riz!
Oh, it's
The
bad.
glitching.
Riz is letting his electricity fly again. So Aizawa kind of looks at Kitsune, or kind of looks at Vincent and raises an eyebrow. What are you doing?
I was trying to shove the Pez down his throat, but we are in a predicament now.
Yeah.
My hand is stuck.
Oh god.
Well, the good news is I guess we can try to get a Pez down the kid's throat. The bad news is I don't know what to do about your hand.
We'll figure it out eventually. The glitch. Glitching. There you go. But yeah, I'll figure it out. And then he just looks down and he's just like,
Vincent's just like,
What does Recovery Boy think of this?
my life. Recovery Boy kind of looks on with jealousy. He's like, man, I wanted to suck on Senpai's fingers.
Oh my god.
Does he say that out loud?
No.
Please say that out loud. Please say that out loud.
What should I roll then for this?
Oh
Yes.
god.
Yes, do it.
Yes, he says it out loud.
Yes.
But says it
you
just low enough. But says it just low enough so that way the only one who hears it is Vincent.
Oh my god.
He gives like the wide-eyed look that I just sent, and then he slowly turns and he's just like
Oh no.
he just stares and like is looking for a word to say, but he doesn't say anything. He's just like, huh.
That's hilarious.
Like he doesn't know if he should be like concerned or like flattered, you know? Like he's just like, I don't. What?
He's
Is your character
flattered.
just thinking? Is your character just thinking to themselves like, people like that? Like,
Not only that, but he's like, I don't know if I'm flattered by this fight or not, dude. Like,
should I take this as a compliment or?
He's flattered.
he doesn't know if he
offended,
should or
or-
not. He doesn't know if he should or not.
We're gonna
He
leave this
definitely
awkward
should.
predicament to go to Moto.
Oh my god. So how aware are our characters of our surroundings then?
So
Like if the fog of
everything.
war thing isn't happening, then
So what you can see in the first room that you're in is all you can see. This is a massive map, so you can't see anything else besides what's in the room. But it is lit up enough that you can see through this area because it's all covered in torches. I guess when Evolution forgot to turn off their lights or something.
Yeah, I forgot to turn off
Me.
the light bill, yo.
I know, they're just gonna have a crazy electric bill.
it's not my problem. I'm just
Not
glad
my
that we have
problem.
some light. And I thought this was the way out of here. There's still more.
It is the way out. You just have to get out.
I thought it was the exit, not like the door to the kitchen or whatever. Jesus.
Technically, you're in the door of the driveway. It's a villain's hideout. It wasn't gonna be super easy to get out of.
No, it just feels like I'm waltzing through one of the 7 gates of hell or something.
Is that because you're still with the girls?
It doesn't help.
I keep forgetting about them, and I'm like, you know what? I'm still here as your hired hitman. Okay, if you need me to like penguin slap somebody, I will.
Penguin slap. That's beautiful.
You know the GIF.
The what?
Oh no, we are not starting with this.
No, don't start with that. This
I don't
movie
like it,
picture.
but that's not the time.
Movie picture.
Okay, I'm upset. I'm upset, and I'm gonna start moving forward without regard for anybody else because I want to leave.
Okay.
Let's see. How far can I even? Well, that's the wrong tool. Work. There we go. Oh, now I can't move it. Why is it being so difficult? I'm upset. I can't leave here yet, and everything's freaking scary. And I want to go. I want to go home. Okay, I'm just walking forward. I'm walking out of here.
As you walk forward, you're followed by Deku. Where do you think you're going, young man?
Out. Away. Just not here anymore.
But we have people who need your help.
I helped them plenty.
Time for Deku to talk about what it means to be a hero.
Right now. And what would help me the most is being anywhere other than here.
I might be able to help with that. They did say that one of their students has a teleportation quirk. If we can get that student up and active, we can get out of here.
I think I can help you with that. I can send you to meet God.
Oh, what now?
No. No, I'm taking care of it.
What's that? Well, well, what do we need to do for them to do that?
Apparently they just need if someone has some kind of healing quirk or any kind of recovery girl's Pez, that would do the trick.
I rush back to the student in question.
You've used both your actions at this point, though.
Who cares? We're in.
Both my actions.
We're not in combat.
Movement speed.
This would be like free roam, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
And are you aware Vincent's hand is stuck in said student's mouth?
Yeah.
Does Moto
fingers.
Yeah.
Also, does Moto know that like Kitsune has like a bunch of Pez in his pockets?
Moto, when you come back, you do see the student in question because Deku kind of points him out to you, and you just see that Vincent has his hand halfway down his throat. With Recovery Boy kind of looking on with a pouting face, and everybody just looking genuinely confused.
Vincent looks at Moto, he's just like, this is not what it looks like. I'm trying to put Pez down their throat. But it's because they won't swallow it, so I need to force them to swallow it.
And this is...
Don't worry about it. I got it covered. I can't... Nobody else can do this but me, because I'm here now. Nobody else can do anything unless they got a healing quirk, and nobody else does because Recovery Boy, my poor boy, he wasn't able to do it. And I'm trying to help him out, but then I'm here now.
So, your fingers are stuck in their throat.
Okay, so you know how mouths aren't wide enough to put your entire hand in?
Yeah!
My hand's a little bulky here.
So how did it?
Why did you try and put your whole hand in his mouth in the
I
first place?
fail to understand how you put it in and are unable to take it out.
Walk me through
That's
the.
what I'm saying.
It's kind of like that same thing as when you're a kid and you stick your head through a bar and then all of a sudden you realize, I don't know how to get out now.
It's like, don't worry about it.
It's easier going in than it is pulling out. That's what I'm saying. It's easier going in than it is pulling out.
That is exactly what she said.
Vincent, walk me through your
Oh my god, pull-out game is weak.
You have
What
you
is
have
this
healing
session?
supplements, correct?
What is this session?
You have healing supplements, correct? You got them in your pockets or something, right?
There's one in this guy's mouth. It's just I can't put it down his throat.
Why does
I'm
it
working
need
on it.
to go
I'm
down
working
his
on it.
throat so immediately?
I'm working on it.
So your hand is currently stuck. Is the Pez in there yet? Have they
Yes.
consumed it?
It is in there, but they have not swallowed. I'm trying to shove it down their throat so they can.
Oh.
Isn't this the kind of situation where you need to use CPR?
Does that work?
Does
Is that a thing?
It's what I thought, okay?
It was the best idea I could come up with at the time.
If this guy dies, then we don't got anything good going for us, okay? Also, we shouldn't have a student die.
Okay, well,
Aizawa kind
I've
of
seen enough
raises.
death today.
Aizawa kind of
if you
raises up
just-
an eyebrow and just watches the exchange in total confusion, wondering should he
Well,
get
your hand is,
involved
like,
here
stuck in
or
their-
should he just watch?
your hand is stuck in their mouth like that for long enough that, I mean, they'd have to swallow it, right? The Pez?
No, it's somewhere here. I had an idea where it was, and then I lost it, so I'm looking for it again. But I will shove it down their
What do
throat.
you mean you lost
Don't
it?
worry. I can't exactly see inside their mouth now, can I?
Where is there to lose it? They swallow it or it's still in there?
There's like the nooks and crannies in their jaw, okay? Don't worry about it.
Jaw
Nooks
pocket.
and crannies?
It's caught
I'm
behind
sorry,
a
I
tree.
didn't realize it had 3 throats.
Kitsune
What are you
would have
talking about?
Kitsune would have loved to have heard this conversation.
It's caught behind a
Yeah,
tree
she's sitting there like,
somewhere. It's caught behind a
"This is
tree
great."
somewhere. It's fine.
Okay, alright, out of character. I'm very tempted to use my infamous charm to convince them to swallow the Pez.
They're like unconscious though. I can't even slap them up. I'm like, hey, wake up! Swallow this now. They're like unconscious. They're at 1 health. One single thing happens and they will die.
Your infamous charm where you are either
Okay,
the
they're
most
at-
charming individual in the entire world or you just have no charm whatsoever. That charm?
Wait, hold on.
Is your charm gonna get my hand unstuck?
How did your hand get stuck?
Okay, them being
If he
unconscious
pulls it
and
off,
having
then
1
yes.
them being unconscious and having 1 HP isn't inextricably linked. I mean, it's only once you go to 0 HP and have to like make death saving throws. Or
Well, they're
stuff.
going in and out,
Right?
and they
Right,
don't
do you-
really feel what's going on here.
Can we just figure out how to get them conscious for long enough to get them to swallow it then?
Hello, my hand's stuck in their mouth. What do you think is gonna freaking happen when they see what's going on here? I can't even explain this, man.
Okay.
I want to get
back
out.
to the hand.
I want to get out
Okay,
of
back
here.
to the hand and the throat. Let's. All right. Okay.
Recovery boy
Here,
kind of
I'll
mumbles.
I'll help you.
Recovery
yank it
boy,
out.
recovery boy mumbles from the background. I want you to get his hands. I don't want you to get your hand out of his mouth too, senpai.
Wait,
Does he hear this?
Did anybody hear that?
Please let him hear this.
The only one who hears this is Vincent with his amazing ears.
He slowly turns again with the same expression. He's
Did
just
somebody
like,
cough?
he slowly turns with the same expression to Recovery Boy. He's just like, we'll talk about this later. Okay, back to the hand thing.
We'll talk about this when you're older.
Okay.
Oh my god, not when you're older.
All right.
I
I'm
love
gonna
how
grab
this is
your arm,
just. I love how
and
this
on
story
the count of 3.
has just evolved into an MHA bad fan fiction, and it's great. I love this.
Just because I wanted to
All this
shove
ever was.
medicine down somebody's throat.
Yes. I'm gonna grab your arm, and on the count of 3.
What
You're
if you
gonna
hurt the
yank.
person? No, we have to be very gentle because they are at 1 health. Do you understand? He touches Moto and he's like, but like gently, so then he doesn't freak out. I was like, do you understand that this
Well, how
person
are we
is
gonna-
on 1 thread of not dying?
Your hand is stuck in their esophagus.
That's my problem. Don't worry about it. I'm working on healing them. I will figure out how to get my hand out.
It may be your problem, but it's my problem too, and it's everybody here's problem if we cannot get them up and get us teleported out of this hellish place.
Then we should just stand guard until I finish the procedure.
Should we send some people deeper in to
Roll.
find out where we are exactly?
I'm sorry. Are you a doctor? Did you just forget to show me your medical license up until now? 'Cause
I
I mean,
least
it's-
know
I
emergency
wouldn't say you-
procedures.
I wouldn't say, from the looks of it, that you've got this handled.
Nah.
It is under control. I'm currently working on getting the Pez down their throat. But you're distracting me.
You're working on it. You say you're working on it. Are
Yeah.
things really going that well right now?
Here's
Yes.
A thought. Here's a thought.
I don't believe you.
Well, you guys mind your own business, okay?
I want to do a check. I want to do a check to see if they believe what they're saying.
You want to do a check to see if they actually have any belief in themselves?
I want to roll a check to see if this is all bullshit.
You-
They are telling me right
so-
now that they got this.
So you want to do a vibe check?
And
Yes, but
this-
that's not listed under any of the skills or stats. So
that's
I guess it would be the
perception.
closest thing.
Perception.
And if you say no,
All right, perception.
Roll
if you
for
say no, I
perception.
don't got this, then how are you gonna get my hand out of their mouth without killing them?
I can't even explain what is
type-
going on here.
I can't either.
I entered in the commands on Roll20, but it just ate it up, and it's not spitting out the result. It's just being really slow, I guess.
It's working for me.
Oh. Wait a second. No, I forgot my modifier.
Jam, that was mine. I did it to test roll 20 to make sure it was working.
What? Where's my roll? No fair.
There you go.
Okay, that time it worked. Oh.
So you kind of just stare deep into Vincent's eyes, but then as you're trying to get an understanding of what the vibe is, as you start to see that maybe they don't believe the thing that they're saying, Recovery Boy, who's feeling very jealous at this point, kind of just comes in and just kind of blocks your vision.
Oh, excuse me. Wait, do you know how to get this situation undone by any chance?
You can't fall for Senpai!
I don't know if you want to ask that question.
Yeah, that was directed at Recovery Boy.
I don't think he heard you. He kind of just said, you can't fall for Senpai.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm just gonna look at him with the most befuddled look on my face, like, what are you talking about?
I've never understood where all this came from. Like, why is Simp a simp?
Okay, story time. So I I played Recovery Boy. I was
Wait. Story time on
Recovery
your
Boy
hands.
needs to recover from a lot.
Story time.
Yeah, no,
while
no. You have to tell this in character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
story
you have to put
time.
this in character.
Yeah.
okay.
Inazuma
So
asks.
specifically,
Inazuma
so,
asks.
Wait.
Hold up. I just want to set the scene. Inazuma is asking this question while Kitsune is still hanging over his shoulders, half dead. and Vincent has his hands down another student's throat, while Recovery Boy stands in front of Moto, who looks confused, and everybody around is just lost on where all this came from.
So how'd you two meet?
So what's y'all's deal?
Recovery Boy is like
clearly you and him have something going on, and I have no idea.
Yeah, so will you or won't you?
Recovery Boy is just high-key horny at this point.
I'm gonna,
He's just a boy.
if I'm gonna be rolling with you guys for the rest of forever, I'm gonna need some context here.
Okay. So he's gonna start trying focus on getting that Pez in the student's throat while he's doing his story time. He's like, okay, story time while he's working.
He's like,
yeah, so you're just watching him just work on this poor student.
I am watching him perform oral surgery while he tells me
and while
Dang,
he's
I
with
didn't
a
know you
straight
were
face
dentist.
too. He has
That's
a straight face while he's working on this poor student.
That's like when the dentist is telling a story to one of the nurses and they're just like, isn't that great? And you're sitting there like, yeah, it's great, yeah.
Yeah, they're asking you questions while they have your hands all up in your mouth, like they expect you to be able to answer, when all you can do is...
the nurses are just gossiping back and forth, and the one with the vacuum isn't doing her job, so you're just building up with saliva and you're fucking drowning.
Okay, so story time, he's working, and he's like, okay, so, in the dungeon above where we fell from, and, you weren't there, Nizuma, but, so, there was this student we came across, this Recovery Boy, if you didn't guess already, and he was with the students, if you didn't guess already.
You said that twice.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be hearing that phrase a lot?
Maybe. And when me and friend group, who is Moto, I'm not sure about Rizzle, I mean Kitsune, and I'm not sure about Sophie or Wolf. I mean, I haven't seen them in bed. I wonder if they're okay. Actually, not Sophie. Anyways.
That tells me quite a lot.
So, we came across the students in Ayazawa, and Ayazawa was like, hey, my student's missing, and we need to get out of here. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then Recovery Boy's just like, pretty dude, from what I'm understanding and what I was observing. Although I don't know how to feel about it.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly. And then we've just been next to each other ever since.
Interesting.
Really.
Okay,
I
during
mean-
that whole time when you were saying that, I real quick was just over it. I didn't ask the question, I didn't care. I'm just very upset about this whole situation. So while you were going on about that, I went over and I want to try and use my dexterity to my advantage to help maneuver your hand out of the mouth.
Oh my god.
If you guys want to pull this off, this will be a co-op.
Do I have to do the Heimlich on him to get...
Okay, so what do I have to roll?
I need to get the pill down the throat. You don't stop me.
How are you gonna do that if your hand is busy shoved down there and keeping his esophagus winched
How about I
open?
roll for medicine to get it down the last second while you pull my hand out?
I'm gonna ignore the fact that all of this was unnecessary because people unconsciously swallow naturally, but...
Well, this person's not working. That's why.
That's fair. Oh, yes.
That's why I went for
This whole
expression.
situation
Try running a
not working.
crack handler.
Psych probably has popcorn at this point.
I'm just enjoying this chaos. I do think it's hilarious that Thanos is just like,
This person isn't working.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, try restarting System 32. I bet that'll fix them.
yeah, just turn them off and wait 10 seconds, then reboot your person. It should work just fine after that.
Have you tried unplugging him and plugging him back in?
Oh my god.
Do you want? Isn't that what I'm doing with the hand here?
I can help with that. I do like some spark in my
No,
hands.
technically you're turning on a switch when you put the hands down the throat. You know, you're supposed to unplug it and then you plug back in before you do any.
You're
switches.
turning someone on here, but I don't think it's me.
All right, let's get out of here before it goes anywheres. Can Moto at least help me maneuver my arm in order to get the pill down the throat?
Okay, so in order to do this, you guys have to roll for co-op. which means Moto, you have to get higher than a 6, and Vincent, you have to get higher than a 6. So you just gotta get higher than a 12, and you can pull this co-op off.
Very low bar for both of you. I'm sure you can handle it.
You're like a
Okay, good
7.
start, good
Go
start.
up, where's my pull? Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Oh, wait!
Oh my god!
Yet again,
want you to stay out of it.
Wow.
I
No,
told you
no,
to stay
yet
out of
again,
it.
Lucky Feet is my
Oh, yeah.
savior.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, you got lucky. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
yes! Yes!
That
Your
helps.
lucky comes
That
in
works.
handy for the first time in this whole campaign. You got a 9 and a 5. That gives you 14 in total. So, even though Vincent really doesn't want to do this co-op because he's just determined for some reason to try and get this maneuver to work, even though it is clearly
He's
not
stubborn.
working.
I don't care what you want. What we need is for the patient to swallow their medicine.
Exactly. We interrupt this D&D session to bring you back to an episode of House, where Dr. Moto is now going to take over for the patient as Vincent is letting his pride get the best of him. Let this
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
strange
I don't care
co-op
about your ego.
begin.
What I care about is getting the job done.
And the simp creams his pants.
What?
Oh my god, you better
No.
stop.
How deep down? Just like,
Absolutely uncalled for.
can I just like get a head count? Like, how deep in the hole are we going today? Like,
Which
You
hole?
know? You know?
oh yeah, there's my answer.
You know?
There it
See,
is.
there's my answer.
There it is.
You know?
This session was
You
cursed from the
know?
start, guys.
You
We
know?
did say on to the next bullshit
you
though.
know, you know. When this started, I thought this was gonna be a nice session where we all came
No.
back after having.
You
a
trust
month
us too
of
much,
being
Snake. You should
gone.
know this by now.
Doctor, his orifice is obstructed.
We are now
Oh god.
an hour into the session. MHA has been completely forgotten for an episode of House, mixed in with a weird Dugenet fan fiction. And now we are here with Vincent having a hand down another student's throat.
slight modification to that description. Arrow fanfiction specifically.
Facts.
Yes. That's why I said a Dujini. That's what it is. A Dujinshi. There we go. Dujinshi.
Dojin.
Yeah. And now we are here with Vincent having his hand down another student's throat,
How do you
trying
know?
desperately to get a
This
Pez
is
down
such-
there. And Moto just being frustrated with this whole thing and now gonna pull the hand out. Let us
Where are
begin.
you pulling these accursed like words from? The Necronomicon?
Probably.
Oh god.
Necronomica, what are you talking about?
Also,
What accursed
the-
word did I use that was not accurate for this description? I might have to go
Also-
into YouTube later and edit the description and say, I'm sorry for everything that occurs here.
oh my god. And so the simp has like finally revealed his true feelings of like wanting to be
His true form.
fisted.
No, can we?
That was.
Stray away.
Lord,
I don't know about that
oh
one.
YouTube
no, stop.
Jeez.
What did you say, Inazuma?
Can we move on?
Yeah, what happened?
For
with
fuck's sake,
co-op?
people.
Hey, look, there's our one.
That's
ding,
our
ding,
one.
ding, ding, ding.
Yep,
And
there's
it
your
was
one.
Inazuma.
No.
Always him.
It felt necessary.
Okay.
That was a good use of it.
It was. It
It
was
was.
actually. It was actually a good, warranted use of it. Okay. Moving
Excellent
on.
work, Doctor.
So, Moto is going to take over the position of head doctor here, and going to. You said that you're going to use your dexterity to maneuver the hand out of the mouth, correct?
Yeah. I'm trying to get it out of there. At least that's what my plan was here.
And in the meantime, Vincent, you're going to roll for medicine to see if the Pez is going to be effective, correct?
Yes.
Okay, since this is a co-op, you do have the advantage of rolling with advantage. So you guys can both roll with advantage on this, and we will see what will occur.
Wait, so we're both. Whoa! Wait,
Holy crap.
we're both
That
rolling
medicine's going
co-op
down.
or medicine?
No, you've
Here.
already rolled co-op, so your co-op is going to work, which means now you have the rolling of advantage. So you're going to roll for dexterity, and Vincent just rolled for medicine.
Okay.
That kid is getting healed.
Does this work? Darn it.
Oof.
I'll just roll a second time manually.
I mean, your dexterity is 19, so there we go.
It worked.
Hey!
Hey.
So, Vincent, you managed to finally find the Pez as it was buried behind a molar tooth.
Oh my god.
You grasp it
Just
with
hope
your
you don't
fingers
burp
and
it.
release it down into the throat.
Oh, did it get back?
With that being said, you turn and look at Moto and give a nod. Let voice acting commence as Moto, you get the hand out of his throat. Let's end this, please.
Oh no.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, thank God. It's out.
I told you, trust me. But
What do you mean? What do you mean,
no.
trust you?
I got the pill down
I'm
the
sorry,
throat.
you. And your hand?
We'll get there.
Wait, what did you even say?
I said we'll get there when we get there.
You will get there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're welcome.
So, Moto, you pulled the hand out.
Does he pull the hand out, or?
Yeah.
Okay, then
That's what
he
my check was for. I mean, I got a 19. I hope that's enough.
That is,
So his
that is
hand-
enough.
his hand gets lodged out, and then he's just like, ugh, and he wipes it on the student.
Oh, that is gross.
You just like you do the same thing that you do. You do the same thing that you do when a
Did you
dog
really?
slobbers on you. Just like, here, you can have this
Oh
back.
my god, you really just said, here, take it back. That's yours, buddy.
Yeah.
You can have this.
That's rough, buddy.
I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I don't want
okay.
to steal any of your valuable saliva.
Okay, so now you're going to roll a 1d20. Once again, you still have advantage, and this will determine how much health the student has gotten after, having a hand stuck in his throat for 10 minutes. Let's see what happens.
Just a regular or modifier
You can use modifiers.
for medicine, right?
Yep. You do still have advantage.
6.
Oh.
So the student kind of starts to get all woozy and sits up with a hand to their forehead and kind of just goes, "My jaw really hurts and I don't know why. And I also feel like really sick to my stomach."
It's the Pez. You're welcome. You're alive.
That
Oh,
just means the
God.
medicine's working.
Oh god.
The student kind of looks up at Aizawa, and Aizawa just shakes his head like, "No, don't. You don't want to know.
don't ask. Just don't ask.
Don't ask, don't tell. We're just gonna pretend like this never happened."
Even though it totally did.
So the student kind of looks around, looks really confused as everybody's just staring at them. Why is everyone staring at me?
Worry about it. You're good. Now, we heard you have a teleportation quirk.
You
Yeah.
have a particular set of skills.
Yeah, I can teleport to anywhere that I've been to before.
That is really powerful.
Right?
Have you been here before?
Have you happened to be anywhere, let's say, not
He
in
didn't
the
say-
cave before? Perhaps.
He did not say anywhere. He did not say teleport from. He said teleport to anywhere he's been before. He could just take us to his house.
I'd
don't
be
know.
fine
You're
with
telling
that.
me an entire school bus full of people to a house that's probably an apartment or dorm.
Would you rather be there or here?
I want a Nomu.
You want a what?
A Nomu. You heard me.
That's another term I'm gonna need
I
to
think
define.
somebody else is unwell at the moment.
Me.
So yeah, teleporty person. You think you could just take us anywhere other than here
Hold
now,
up.
please?
And it's just like,
Where are we? Where are we? What's going on here?
Underground in a place we don't want to be. So if you could just, I'm sure you don't want to be in this place either. Yeah, I mean, just look at it. It's kind of drab, uncomfortable. So if you could just chop, make with the teleport, please.
As you guys continue talking, this thing is just coming closer.
It's your high-pitched voice, that's what it is.
It's just approaching with
I
curiosity.
do not have a high-pitched voice.
The high frequencies.
That's like that amazing World of Gumball quote. You have such a high
with the
pitched
squeak.
voice. I am the man.
I take offense to that.
This has been so funny.
Hold up. Last thing I remember is we were all in that big place where we were fighting against all of the villains and everything. Azal kind of comes in, just put his hand on the student's shoulder. Yes, that happened a long time ago. Since then, you've just kind of been unconscious. Well, drifting in and out of consciousness, more like. We pulled you out of there after we fell out of there and got into a cave. Wait, we were in a cave? Yes, but now we're not, and now we're here.
I don't know, this is still pretty cave-like.
So, where exactly is here? You know, if
Underground.
I knew that would be great. Well, that's gonna be a problem. I can teleport anywhere I've been to before, but I kind of gotta know where I'm teleporting from. If not, I could end up messing up real bad.
Messing up bad, like how?
How do you feel about living without half your body?
Oh.
I don't think I could.
As concerning of a prospect as that sounds, I'm more concerned about how you know that.
Have you done this before?
Luckily, it was only done with, like, small toys. That's how I started learning how to practice. But there were a few Barbies
You've
that...
mutilated your toys? That's...
There were a few
He, like, looks at his hands and he's just like, oh my god.
There were a few Barbies that got decapitated by accident.
Oh no.
Not the Barbies.
Not Ken.
Oh, no.
I like that guy. Oh well.
Trinity.
Unfortunately, this student's still really practicing with his quirk. He'd be able to teleport us, but only a little bit at a time, and it would only take certain people first.
What do you mean, certain people?
Well, it's harder for me to transport people who are bigger. The bigger the mass, it's harder for me to teleport it.
Oh, then that takes me out of the equation.
And it's harder for me to teleport things if, once again, I don't know where I am, or if, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. It doesn't help either.
So, we crawled up from a cave, and the facility is supposed to be above us. Would that mean we are in, like, the facility's catacombs? Or maybe their locker?
That remains
would be a
to
locker?
be seen. That remains to be seen. The question would then become if the facility is connected to these catacombs are connected to Renevolution, does the government have ties to Renevolution somewhere? But you guys have not, but that remains to be seen. All that you know is that these are the catacombs of Renevolution.
Alright, question. I'm having a really good time. This is by far one of the most, like, some of the most fun I've ever
You're
had in
leaving,
one of my
aren't you?
sessions. Yes, it is
It's
almost
late.
1 a.m. I need
He's
like,
entirely justified.
there's this cool thing. So the way like humans work, generally they require this cool thing called sleep. I've been like lacking a bit on that recently, and I really need to not. And it's getting to be like 1 a.m., so I should probably go fulfill my human requirements.
Jeez, having to fulfill human requirements. But you are right. So we
That's
will
fair.
leave that off there. Hopefully next time we'll be able to find out if they're going to be able to teleport out of here and skip this section, or are they going to have to go through this dungeon crawl? We will find out next time.
The real achievement, though, is finally, the title was not false advertising.
Right.
The title was that we're on to the next bullshit, so I'm happy that that is exactly what has happened in this session.
And you're welcome, guys.
You could say that for like any of the sessions though, and it
Took us
probably
long
would.
enough.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys had a good time in this weird but awesome great session. It was so great to be back. We will
Hilarious.
see you guys next week around 7:30 on Thursday. Today just happened to be a weird time, but we will be back on Thursday next week at around, we might do it a little bit earlier, maybe around 6:30 my Arizona time, so that way maybe we'll be able to get one a little bit a longer session. We'll see though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until then, keep geeking out. Bye!
Right.